slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective.
Hello friends, so today I'm gonna show you my brand new car, which is a Hyundai Elantra, and it's the, if you are living in Canada, I live in Canada, so this model is it's a middle model. I mean, base model is called Essential and one up model is called Preferred. So, and then one more than that is called Luxury. So this one is Preferred model. The only difference being this model and the base model is this is automatic, and it has 2-3 more systems which I'll show you in a bit. But yeah, and if you take the base model, which is Essential, then that comes in manual, so manual gearbox. So this one's automatic. So come on, I'll show you. Green, it has a nice touch response. So if I go in setup, I can access all these things, my phone with the Bluetooth, and I can change the display setting, and this is my phone, Poco X3, so that's why it's showing it's connected. And then I can set up, for example, if you go in sound, this car has a very good functionalities. So for example, this car has 4 speakers, 2 in front and 2 in back. This is the first speaker, this is the second speaker, and 2 speakers in the rear seats. The thing is that if you want the sound increased in particular position, then, so suppose if I do this, then the sound will only come in the front seat, and in this region it will come much less. But if I keep it in the center, then everywhere it's equal sound. So it depends where you are seated and where you want the more sound and stuff like that. It also has many great other features, like you can so you can set the settings for sound as, if the speed of your car increases, then the sound will also the volume will also increase. If you are going slower, then the volume will decrease it by itself. So it's a very good feature if you have your windows open. If your windows are closed, then that feature is useless, but still it's a good feature. So let's look at the more basic functions. So this is my automatic gearbox. There are 4 gears: park, reverse, neutral and drive. In drive, it has 2 more gears. Basically is shift up and shift down, but I'm just saying, if you are on a too much of an incline, you can put this in shift up, so that way your car doesn't come down when you are in a static position. So that's the gearbox, and we have different drive modes. So I'm gonna press this and you will see changes, I think in this screen. Oh, here. Okay. So this is a sports drive mode now. I'm gonna put that in smart, and then it's normal. So let's stick to smart. The difference between all the drive modes: in the sports, the steering wheel will be much loose, right? And your car will move pretty swiftly, and when you accelerate and when you deaccelerate, as in when you apply your brakes, then your car has like a very sports feel to it. It doesn't resist, it just is like a makhan. Yeah, but when you put on the smart mode, your economy will be higher, As in, when you accelerate, yeah, so when you accelerate, you will have a bit of resistance to it, to your acceleration. So that's why you will not much have speed. I mean, it will increase slowly, and it will, when you brake also, it decreases slowly because it's trying to maintain the economy. It's trying to maintain the speed. That's why your petrol consumption would be much lesser in the smart mode. So, and in the normal mode, it's in the middle of sports and smart. In the cruise control, that means if I want to drive at certain speed, let's say I want to drive at 80 or 100, for example, then I will set this cruise mode. When I hit 80 or 100, I will press this, okay, and I'll press this to lower. So I'll do this, so it will set to whatever speed I have gained, that is 100, and then I remove my leg from the pedal of the accelerator. I just remove it. Still the car would go at 100 kilometers per hour without me accelerating it. So that's a very good control, cruise control. I'm sure many of you might have it in your cars, but yeah, that's how it works. And then you can, just like the video game, you can increase the speed and decrease the speed without accelerating or deaccelerating. That's how it functions. So it's a very good, and this button does it's like it accesses various functions over on this screen. So if I press this, then it gives me the details of if the doors are locked or not, if the lights are, how dim they are, and stuff like that. So yeah, you can access different modes from this. Right now, let's go back to the digital speedometer. Here we have different modes. So if you want to play the music from the Bluetooth from your phone, or this car supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So if you want to do that, if you want to run the FM or AV, you can do that. So this controls different modes. This is a very good feature. It's if you have Apple, it will work with Siri. If you have Google, it will work with Hey Google. So you press this and your car is connected to Android Auto. Once it's connected, you press this, and then you can basically talk to your car. You can basically talk to your phone through your car. So you can say, hey Google, take me to the nearest Walmart. Hey Google, take me to the nearest shopping center. Something like that. And then it'll take you there. It'll put a navigation on this and it'll take you there. So yeah, is the volume up and down? This one is you are in the middle of driving and you have a call, you can receive, you can cut it. This here we have a very good features. This is blind spot detection, as in my rear view mirrors. You might be able, let me lower the glass. You might be able to see this right here. There is a little bit of two cars like this. This is a symbol, basically the same symbol. So whenever I have a car coming very close to my car on this side or also on that side, I will have a yellow light blink on my side view mirror. It'll basically tell me, and it'll also start beeping. So it'll basically tell me that I have someone beside me. I can turn it off, but I would like to keep it on for the safety. This is traction control. It's basically for the people who are living in a region where it's snowing too much. So this where it snows. So if it snows and you press this, then your car doesn't get slipped. It stays on the track. That's what basically this means is. It's a friction. It controls the friction of the car. Okay. Yeah, and this has a dual temperature control. So this side I can set it to different temperature. This side I can set it to different temperature if my driver doesn't like it. That's right. This is AC and heater and all that normal stuff. And here is a leg room, which is pretty nice. let's see the legroom in the back side. Let's see what this model also has. Cup holder. There's a cup holder like this. You can like this. Okay, this is the overall view. I'm sorry for the mess. It might be very messy. It's my winter shoes and jackets and all that. But yeah, and there's a shovel to remove the snow. So if this space is not enough for you, and if you are having a mattress with you or something that you want to transport to one place from another, what you will do is, there is a bit of section here. You see a little bit of slot. So this seats, you can bring it down like this, and then it will have a through way to the trunk. So that way you can put something horizontally like this all the way in the trunk. That I find, and it's very good. So yeah, overall I very much like this car. And yeah, it also has a very great fuel efficiency. So if someone is living in Canada, I can give you estimate that in 1 week I am traveling around 400 kilometers, and in 400 kilometers it's costing me around $40 of the petrol, Canadian dollars. But yeah, it's a great car, great fuel efficiency, and yeah, I really love this car. Okay, alright, that's all about it. Thank you.